It's Crash of the Titans time, Monday, February 17th. So let's get into it. Spider-Man, back in black, blue, green, and purple user. One of the misnomers that folks think, oh, this is the symbiote Spider-Man. No, 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 no. This is the black cloth suit. Alright, Taekwondo is his blue ability that costs 6. Spider-Man stuns the target for 1 turn and he deals damage. But if Spider-Man happens to be invisible, which he has a way to go invisible, then he'll uh, do damage to the target. Alright. Automotive Artillery is his green ability, which costs 14. So he'll deal damage to the enemy target. So in this case, whoever's out in front. Ignoring the effects of any projectiles, and then stuns a random enemy for 4 turns. So that's how he will use the second half of the blue ability. Well, the first half of the blue ability to deal damage if he's invisible. Finally, Shadowy Acrobatics is his purple ability, which is a passive. There's enemy strike tiles on the board. They will effectively be a minimum of 1. So whatever the magic damage is, it's +1 instead of the effects of strike tiles adding additional damage to it. So that 1 more point of damage. While at least 1 enemy is stunned, Spider-Man is invisible. So you can see the synergy between the green and the blue and the purple, all that jazz. Alright, so this version of Spider-Man, his affiliations are Heroes, Spider-Verse, Spider-Sense, Team Iron Man, Enhanced Geniuses for all of those that care. And this is one of the few versions of Spider-Man that doesn't have web tiles. So now we got Lockjaw. We're gonna probably use my 281 version of Lockjaw, but we're gonna use the 370 as the basis. Lord Protector, Lockjaw's passive ability. Lockjaw jumps to the front, resisting 100% of the damage, and then dealing 60. I wish it did do 63. That's an ascended 5-star land. 3682 damage to the enemy. Royal Escort is his blue ability, which costs 8. And there are different things depending upon which color is most present on the board. If it happens to be blue, then he'll summon Quake, where she'll remove random tiles and the enemy's strongest color. And then she'll deal 7140 damage. And again, at higher levels, that doesn't really matter too much. Alright. If it's Kamala Khan, if it's yellow, it'll be Kamala Khan. And she'll give a burst of 5476 health. Alright, and that's at level 3 and level 5. And Quasi-Sonic Whisper, if green happened to be most present on the board, then Black Bolt, who nobody really cares about, destroys the middle 2 rows and then deals damage at higher levels, 53, 54 damage. Hair Metal will be Medusa, where she swaps 16 pairs of tiles if there's purple on the board. Stealing any swapped enemy strike, attack, or protect tiles and improving them by 1001. I guess she's the woman of 1001 moves, Dean Maliko style. And if red is most present, then he'll summon Crystal. He'll deal 2880 damage and create a strike attack and uh, strike tile on the board of strength 297. That's what we really kind of want, more red tiles. And then finally, if black is on the board when you fire off blue, then he'll summon Karnak, who will deal damage to the enemy with the lowest health and then stun each other enemy for 2 turns. So we get a guaranteed 2-turn stun if we have black. And then finally, the dog that bit you. This is his green ability that costs 8. Converts 8 random basic tiles into charge tiles. And then at the start of the turn, if there's a charge tile and the enemy's strongest color, which happens to be blue, in the case of Spider-Man, it'll deal 2569 damage at the start of each turn. Affiliations, humans, well, humans, Inhumans, heroes, non-humanoids, non-human. And again, it should be the Pet Avengers, but we're not even getting all of that. Alright, strategy. Ideally, we don't want Spider-Man to get blue because that's a 1-turn stun. We want to avoid those 1-turn stuns as much as possible in a Crash of the Titans. We want to shoot for green. We want to shoot for blue, but we want to hold off until we get enough black tiles on the board, and then, you know, pop Spider-Man with a 2-turn stun. Again, if I boost yellow and red, yellow is really a passive, so it doesn't affect the fight positively or negatively towards me. We'll let my master do the talking from this point forward. Good job, Lockjaw. You took a bite out of the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man suit. Alright, thanks Alliance as always for playing. As far as pairing folks up with Lockjaw, I guess you could use the Pet Avengers. Frog and Gator Loki. I mean, you could use them with the charge tile thing. But really don't have anybody to pair Lockjaw up with, because some of the stuff that he does, you can find other folks to do a little bit better. I guess you could pair him up with his master Black Bolt, so you could master more of those charge tiles. But then you're going to be conflicting with Black Bolt's green and Lockjaw's green, you know, but it doesn't really matter too much. Okay, the next crash is going to be a double crash, and that's going to be with Carolina Dean, so I need to look and see. I know one of them, she should champion Max. I know one of them is. Okay, yeah, so we're going to be using the 370 for both fights, so cool deal. Let's see. Better have Vault. Use, since I mentioned Black Bolt, so Black Bolt, 4-star Cyclops, 5-star Jean Grey, pretty much anybody in Marvel that has a parent, use those there, either male or female, or if you happen to be bisexual, gay, you know, cool deal. I don't know if they have any characters in the game that nah, we don't have trans characters in the game. We have a drag queen though, which again, cool deal. Brave New World, this is still going on. I actually saw the movie over the weekend. It was pretty good. Without going into much spoilers, I will say there's one thing I will agree with what one person said. If they did the movie as a Disney Plus series, I think that would actually been pretty cool. But I don't know how it would work with Harrison Ford though. But anyway, that's just me digressing and side questing. Let's see here. Black History Month. Again, that's still going on. To my people, the what's the name stores should be going on right about now. The New Frontier store. So Sam Wilson, Captain America, Brave New World, Captain America, Infinity War, and then of course Immortal Hulk. I don't know if I could recommend pulling from this store here. I mean, Sam is decent-ish. Immortal Hulk, he's still pretty good. Again, not to the level of Omega Red and what's her face, Agatha and all that there, but he's still solid. And then Captain America, he does have that one hitter quitter in his red when the enemy team is down to one character. I mean, that's still pretty bony, but everything else, you could probably wait until Sam. I don't know. I mean, you could pull into the store, or just wait until Sam hits latest Legends to get rid of both Gorgon and then whoever else comes after Gorgon or after Sam. So Sam, question mark. That's probably what I would do. And that is pretty much it. I know I probably won't have a comic book recommendation for the Runaways, because that was a little bit during the time where I was not reading comic books at all. So, thank you all for watching. Man, we get this here under 15 minutes. Cool deal. Be excellent to your fellow human beings, and peace.